Hey friends, Rick from BCW Supplies back again with another episode of Getting Into Flesh and Blood. In this episode, we're going to be opening up our second box of Tales of Aria, first edition from Flesh and Blood. If you notice the background is a little bit different, that's because I am here in Madison, Indiana at the Dragon's Realm, and the owner Frank was gracious enough to allow me to set up in his store and record as I opened my product on Friday. So this video should be going up on Saturday. So the first video, if you haven't watched it, I don't want to give it away, but we did pull a cold foil Majestic, definitely worth checking that out. And let's see what we get in this box. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up our second box of Tales of Aria, first edition. All right, here we are with box opening number 2. This is our second box of first edition Tales of Aria that we're opening here. And let's go ahead and get into the goods. Last time we were able to open a cold foil Majestic, hoping to have that luck, maybe a little better. Looking for Legendary or the Fable. So far, the artwork on these packs have been absolutely amazing. Just super excited to see what we can get out of this. So, once again, hit the highlights, kind of go through it relatively quick. Once again, using the BCW modular sorting tray. We have our commons here, and then we get into the rare slots. So we have a blue Bolton Shot, a red Lightning Press. We have a foil Inspire Lightning. We opened a cold foil right off the bat. It is the Ragamuffins Hat cold foil. So that is kind of cool. It is a common cold foil. I have seen in boxes that have legendaries, the cold foil common as well as the legendary cold foil. So we'll hold out hope that we didn't just open our only cold foil, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, Biting Gale rare, red, and Cold Wave yellow, both rare. We have a Weave Lightning blue foil. That is a rare card as well. We have a Crackerjack, and then we have the commons and a Cracked Bauble. Once again, this is just going to be for commons, rares, foils will go up here, Majestics will go here. We'll put our generic equipment here and tokens over there. So just try to keep it a little organized as I pre-sort my stuff. Makes it a little bit easier, as long as I don't mess it up. So we have a yellow Lightning Press and a blue Snapshot. We have a foil Rites of Replenishment. We have the Honing Hood, and then more commons here. We're just gonna keep going through it. There may be some background noise again. We are at the Dragon's Realm in Madison, Indiana, recording this video. Day of release, this will be the second video that goes up out of this case that I have purchased. We've got Biting Gale and Explosive Growth, both rares. We have a foil Thump. We have the Suede Hide Boots for Runeblade. This is the common one, not the legendary. More commons and token. We're just gonna keep going through this quickly. Hopefully you guys have had some great success opening your boxes as well. Blue Sigil of Solace, a red Frost Fang. We have a yellow Heaven's Claws foil. I really love the foiling on this card. I think for a lightning common, this is just a beautiful card. So, and then again, the Suede Hide common and token and our regular commons. Fly through this. All right, and we have a red Bolton Shot and a yellow Evergreen. We also have a foil Icy Encounter, Mark of Lightning, and more commons and token. Again, in that equipment slot, you can find, that's where the cold foils will be. There are the cold foil legendaries and cold foil commons. And we have a yellow Bolton Shot, a blue Lightning Press. We have a foil rare in Frost Fang, and then the Runaways. You can find the legendary commons. You can find the common cold foils, and there's also a Majestic card that is cold foil as well. So, all right, we have an Emboldened Blue. We have our first Majestic, which is a Flash Freeze. It's a great elemental action. We have a foil Frazzle. We have a Rotten Old Buckler as our generic equipment, and then the token and rest of the commons. Seen a lot of people talk about the sealed format, talking about how Briar is really good. A little easier to build out of 6 packs or booster drafting. We have a blue Evergreen and a red Snapshot. We also have a foil Singing Steel Blade, and then Coat of Frost generic token. So, but yeah, the Briar is a lot easier to build. I feel the synergies between Earth and Lightning are really good with pumping the attacks, and the go again, go wide for Briar, making it a little bit easier to work with Oldheim, needing a little bit more out of Frost or Earth, and Lexi really needs some real good arrows, real good rares, pulls in order to make it happen. So that's my thoughts so far, just out of the sealed stuff or the booster draft. Here we go, another Channel Lake Frigid Majestic. This card is absolutely amazing. Like I said in the first video, it is the tax, it is the ice tax. We have another foil rare in Weave Earth Yellow, and commons and token. All right, let's just keep rocking and rolling through this. We have Turn Timber, we have Ice Quake, both rare. Another foil rare in Summerwood Shelter Red. Another amulet in the equipment slot, and a token. And I did that backwards. Of course I did, because I said the word equipment slot. I'm gonna go ahead and move these out of camera, out of frame. I'm putting them into another part of the BCW modular sorting tray, just so I can clean this up and protect my cards. All right, now when we open the pack, we see this. We know it is the Cracked Bauble. All right, here we go. We're looking at commons into a rare Embolden, into the red Sigil of Suffering. We have a foil red Frazzle. We have another Amulet of Lightning, and our commons. So the amulets, the Lightning, Earth, and Ice can be in the equipment slot, which is also where you can find the cold foil, as well as your generic equipment or legendaries. So good to know the orientation here. We have a red Cold Wave, a yellow Frostfang, both rare. We have a foil red Snow Under, a Plume of Evergrowth, and then our commons and token. So about halfway through the box right now, just gonna continue plowing ahead as we get through all of the cards here. We have a yellow Flash and a blue Summerwood Shelter. We have a yellow Flash foil rare and a Honing Hood for our equipment, and then our token and commons. Really just flying through this. Most of you guys have already seen the cards out there, either through online, through the spoiler season, or other people doing this. Just really kind of want to hit the rares. Embolden, a Guardian rare, Turn Timber, a rare, a foil Invigorate Blue, which is a common. Oh, and we did get another cold foil. We got the Pulse of Candlehold. Now these are really hard to pull. This is the cold foil alternate art Majestic. I have not looked up their value, but that is absolutely beautiful. That is the yellow Majestic Earth Lightning Action Legendary. Yeah, really excited to pull that cold foil. I have seen that those are pulling at about the rate or less than legendaries out of cases. One of my teammates has opened up several cases today, and he was able to pull, I believe, 5 or 6 legendaries, but only 2 of those alternate cold foils. Super excited to see that card. All right, and we continue. We have Weave Lightning, we have Summerwood Shelter, both rares, and then we have a foil Lightning Surge common. The Runaways, and we have our token and commons. We're almost to the end of the box, folks. Really stoked about some of these pulls. Again, not sure exactly what I'm going to be looking at building out of this new set. I was leaning towards Oldheim, but now after looking at Lexi a little more, I'm kind of excited about Lexi. So we have Explosive Growth and Turn Timber, and then we have a foil Majestic in Ice Storm. So this is a Ice and Lightning. is really going to be this is an Elemental Ranger Majestic foil. Super excited to see that. I'm talking about Lexi, and here we go. We pull that. So, and the tokens Lexi. What a coinky dink. All right, we're just going to keep plowing through this here. All right, we have a red flash. We have a blink. Blink is absolutely an amazing Majestic. Again, it just grants an action point. Super excited for that. We have a foil snapshot. We have Cracker Jacks, and then we have our tokens and our commons. Moving right along. Let's see here. We have the Summerwood Shelter and the Weave Earth. We have a Arcanic Shockwave Blue. We have Mark of Lightning, and then commons and token. Down to 5 packs to go. Still haven't opened a legendary. Not complaining though. Both of our Majestic cold foils have been absolutely amazing. We have Rites of Lightning and Force of Nature. Force of Nature is a Majestic for the Elemental Rune Blade. And we have a foil Breakground Yellow and another Cracker Jacks. More commons into the token, 4 packs to go. Let's see what we come up with here, folks. All right, there's the token. Here goes the commons. We're into a Rites of Lightning Blue and a Weave Lightning Red, both rares. And then we have a foil Chill to the Bone. We have another amulet here, an Amulet of Ice, which is our common stack from there on out. 3 packs to go. All right, we have a Weave Earth Red and a Flash Blue, both rares. We have a Emerging Avalanche foil. We have a Coat of Frost, and we have more commons into our token right there. So, gonna go ahead and move those, even though I only have 2 packs left to go, kind of running out of room. And we're gonna finish these last 2 packs and see what we can pull. All right, we have a Snapshot Yellow. We have a Weave Ice Blue. We have a Weave Lightning Foil. And we have the Suede Hide Common Equipment. And we have our token and commons. Last pack, folks. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in. I hope your Tales of Aria First Edition pulls have been great. I hope you're happy brewing, and I can't wait to see what the community comes up with out of Tales of Aria. So here we go. We have Weave Ice as an action. We have a Strike Twice bow. This is the Voltaire non-foil version. This was the cold foil we opened out of our last box. Here we have it as a regular Majestic, which is super cool. I'm glad to have that. And we have a So Tomorrow, which is a blue foil, and then an Amulet of Lightning and a token to finish us off. So there we go, folks. Remember, when it comes to protecting, storing, or displaying your hobbies or collectibles, BCW has you covered.